Just Being Me podcast. Your girls, Margot and Mary.
Love creates an us without destroying the me. Love really is about people coming together to support each other. All the little tricks and games they play to get their needs met are just that, tricks and games. It would be so much simpler if we honored ourselves and trust our partners enough to ask for what we need. Instead, we wait for them to figure it out. If they don't, we hold them responsible. What a cruel trick. When we let our partners know upfront what we need, we have a greater chance of having the need met. We must know that our needs are important, whether it's hugs and kisses, foot rubs, reassurance, or Hershey syrup and whipped cream. Okay. Our needs...
Wait a minute, what?
What you reading, girl? Our needs do matter. Once we let our partners know that we must accept their honest answers as to whether or not they can meet those needs. If they cannot, we must then decide if these are the people we want in our lives. Okay. I honor my needs by letting my mate know what they are. Okay, I like that.
Oh, God. This ain't whipped cream and chocolate.
Hershey's chocolate, okay? Hershey's chocolate. I need that Hershey's chocolate.
Oh, my God.
And whipped cream, girl. Okay, Iyanla. That is, I actually read it, the September 8th one, because that was yesterday, and it was my birthday, so I read that one. In the Iyanla Van Zant's Acts of Faith Daily Meditation for the People of Color, and that was for September 8th. So, okay. I should have asked for that yesterday. Hershey's chocolate and some... Okay. All right. Okay, Iyanla, I got you. My birthday is being celebrated all week, so now I got an idea. My light bulb went up. Hey y'all, welcome to Just Being Me podcast, episode 110. We want to thank you as always, and again for tuning into our podcast. As you heard, Miss Mary is over there on the books box. Hello. Let me see. We want to say hey y'all to everybody that tuned in last week. Please continue to spread the word to your friends and family about our podcast. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Castbox, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Deezer, Podcast Addicts, and Amazon Music under Podcast. All right, y'all. So let's just jump on into our weekend.
What you do this weekend?
Miss Mary, what did you do this weekend?
This weekend, what did I do? This weekend, I went to dinner. I went to an Italian restaurant down on 2nd Street.
Oh.
That was really nice. What else did I do? I did some shopping on Sunday down on 2nd Street. I went to visit a couple of stores. I really enjoyed it. I met a woman there. She was a really nice lady. She wants me to email her. I haven't done that yet. I went to a crystal store. You probably like it.
Oh, yeah.
It's called the House of Intuition.
Ooh, where is that at?
And that's down on 2nd Street. I have a card for you.
Okay.
It was a nice store. It was a very nice store, but it's not quite what I'm used to. I'm used to the real big ones with everything. But this one was a nice one for 2nd Street.
Okay, on 2nd
Actually,
Street.
yeah, down on 2nd Street. Actually, there's two of them. Yeah, we're gonna have to go one Sunday or one Saturday. We're not doing anything.
Okay.
At least they're close to home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was my weekend pretty much. Got a couple of books. Did some reading, still reading.
Okay.
Oh, and you know what I did? I kind of changed my spare room around just a little bit. It looks good. My sister came over and she helped me move some stuff around, and I changed some pictures around too. So that was basically it. That's what I did for my weekend. I'm contemplating making a purchase, a nice size purchase, but I haven't quite decided if I'm going to do it or not. So right now I'm just waiting. I haven't put it out in atmosphere yet. I'm just kind of like thinking about it. So I was just thinking about that this weekend. I kind of got up and went to the mall, but I came back home. I'm like, so I didn't make the purchase, but I just kind of like looked around a little bit, and then of course Tuesday, or was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I decided I better think about this a little bit more.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be a big purchase. You need to think about it. Make sure that's what you want and need.
Exactly. Absolutely. I have to think about it. What about your birthday, girl?
It's my birthday. It was my birthday. Yay! So I've been celebrating my birthday since I started my vacation last week on last Thursday. Yeah, last Thursday I started my vacation, and then Miss Mary Mack and friends took me to eat. We had dinner because we got off early. Well, they got off early. I was already off. We went to Frida's. We had some mango margaritas, which were so good.
And huge.
Very huge. And I finished all of my margarita. Like, I drank all of my... I looked at your margarita. I looked at Pam's margarita. And I was like, well, damn. Okay. I finished my margarita. I said, okay. Pam said, well, it's your birthday. You should have finished it. I said, okay. I'll take that. It was really good. The food was really good. The drinks were really good. The company, of course, was really good. And Steve, hi Steve, he was there as well. And
Steve came through.
Steve came through. I was like, okay, good. Finally, we got it all together, and we was able to all be together again. So that was fun.
Right.
And then on Saturday, my sisters, they took me to Maestro's Steakhouse in Beverly Hills. That was really fun and nice and very good. We were on a penthouse, and they had the windows open, so everything it just felt like a nice little breeze going through there. And then they had a lady she was playing the piano, and she was playing like all the like regular songs on the radio, like, and singing them. Bruno Mars and all kind of stuff. I was like, oh yeah, Jill Scott. She was singing. White lady. She was getting off. It was really cool.
Wow.
Really, really cool. I had a really nice steak. It was a porterhouse steak. Oh, with truffle butter on it. It was so delicious. So delicious. I didn't finish. It was a big steak. I didn't finish it all, but I sure tore that thing up the next morning. Sure did. That was my breakfast. And then Sunday, I didn't do anything. My guy was like, you need to do something all the way up until your birthday. I said, not really, because I'm getting older. Not saying I'm old, because we're not old, but it's still my Sunday, you know what I'm saying? It's still my Sunday. I'm not breaking my routine. I just really want to, like, chill and just be.
Absolutely.
That's it. It's Sunday. My brain is like, it's Sunday. I ain't trying to be out there. I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm trying to go nowhere. I'm good. So I didn't do anything there. On Monday was Labor Day. And my guy took me out to Kicking Cajun over here in Carson. It was so, oh my God. We got a seafood platter or bucket or whatever they call it, boy or whatever. and it had king crab, because we upgraded it to king crab, shrimp, potatoes, mussels, clams, and Mary making a face. I knew she was. Sausage, andouille sausage, and corn, and garlic bread. Oh,
did you like it?
Oh, it was so good. It was so good. It was so delicious. But we had leftover of that. We shared that, and then I ate that the next day for my breakfast. I was like, okay, we can do that. And then yesterday was my birthday. And my guy took me out to Chinese food because I was already ate like the whole array of ethnic foods throughout the week. I was like, I don't even know what I want. So we ended up doing Chinese food, Chin Chin and El Segundo, and it was really, really, really good. And then we went to his friend's house, and he ended up giving me like all these drinks. Now I am a drinker. Like I don't drink like that, but when I do drink, I can drink like that. I can drink. I have a high tolerance for alcohol. I can drink. So his friend gave me some, I don't know the name of it, but it is a drink from Lil Wayne. It's Lil Wayne's alcohol. That
would that syrup in it or something?
Just say syrup? No. It's like a bourbon, or it tastes like vanilla. It's had a vanilla kind of undertone in it, and it was so smooth. I mean, when I say smooth, I was ready to go like, ready to do all of that, and I drank it, did the shot. I was like, oh, okay.
Do one of those.
Okay, I can do that. I can do that. So he gave me a bottle for my birthday, and I'm like, yes, Mama could probably.
What was the name of that?
You know what? Hold on. It's right here. I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
Here I come. I'm coming back.
Okay.
It's called Bamboo Rum.
Let me see.
Can you see that?
Oh, yeah. Bamboo.
Bamboo. BUMBU.
Oh, that's a nice looking bottle, too.
Authentic Caribbean legend Bamboo. Masterfully blended.
Now, did he bring that back from the Caribbean, or did he buy it here?
So his friend works with all of these people. He's a bodyguard for Wiz Khalifa, and so he gets all of this stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's an ice from hand, blended by hand from the island rum, native spices.
Wow.
It's so good. It's so good.
I bet.
So, got that. Got some other E40 drink he gave me. So, a whole bunch of stuff. So, I'm like, okay, I did that. And then they were trying to get me to go out with, because Wiz Khalifa, which I didn't know, birthday was also yesterday.
Oh.
And they was trying to get me to go out, but I'm an old lady. No, here I go. And with Wiz Khalifa, like I'm up there. Like I can't party like that no more. I need to go home and get in my bed. Especially you giving me this bamboo and all this other stuff, and you expect for me to be up. Can't do it. So I'm sure I would have loved to if he was on my time, but no. I'm sure they had a good time. And then we're here today, and I just did a lot of running around today. I'm going to start this, I was telling you earlier, this 7-day, we're only going to do it 5 days, but 7-day meal plan that I found on eatwell.com. It's, the book, magazine, Eating Well.
Yes, I saw that. I see that in the airport all the time.
Mm-hmm. I found it on the internet. They had the Eating Well online. And I went through it because my problem is Monday through Friday is when I have a problem. It's because I don't know what I'm eating for lunch or what I'm eating for dinner. When my guy is going to the kitchen at night, I don't really have to cook for him and me and figure stuff out. So I usually pick something up on the way home. I already ate out when we ate lunch. And I just feel it just all piling up on me. So my birthday represents my new year for me. So this is when I start making my resolutions or intentions. I don't do resolutions. But intentions and just trying to feel better. I'm not trying to do it to lose weight, but I just don't feel, my body just don't feel right. Like I don't feel like I'm in my own skin right now.
So what you feeling, like sluggish and everything?
I don't feel sluggish, but I just feel, like I keep saying, I feel like fat is touching parts of my body that has never touched before. So we need to like tighten it up. Get it back to where it was. Like pull it on up or do something to it, cause I can't. Just pull it all up. Gotta get it out of here. Gotta get it out of here. Yeah. So I just feel like it's my eating, and I have to start moving around. When I was talking to my mama goddess Tamiko, I did a reading with her a couple of months ago, and one of the things that she said is, she said, you need to start moving around. She said, I feel that you're not moving, and you need to start moving. And she was right. I'm moving to go like to work, coming back home, sit in the chair, do this, but I'm not moving to like move my body. Right. So I have created my routine. This is what I've been really doing throughout my days on my vacation, is just to figure out, okay, when I start back work on Monday, what are we gonna be doing? We gotta do something different. We can't do the same thing. Right. So walking is one. They have trap cardio. This girl that's on YouTube that I've been watching for a couple of years. Watching, keyword watching. I wasn't doing it. I was watching it. I was like, yeah, that looks like that's cool. I can do that. So I did it the other day and I liked it. I said, okay, I'm gonna do this. But when I get off of work, so I'm gonna walk in the morning. When I get off of work, I'm gonna do the trap cardio, and on the weekends, I'm gonna swim. I'm gonna do a couple of laps. I'm gonna get up early in the morning when I know ain't nobody in the pool, and do a couple of laps, and then I'm good. And then do my 5 days of food. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. I'm really committed to doing it. I done brought all of this food up in this house. My man don't really know everything that I done got in here. I just like kind of put stuff in there, because remember the last time when we was gonna do a little food thing, and we done brought all them damn vegetables.
Oh yeah,
stuff we didn't even need. We didn't even need some of that stuff.
So much stuff.
Jermaine was like,
a lot of stuff.
He was like, you done brought all this stuff up in here and you ain't even doing it. I said, I did do it, but like this stuff we didn't need. Like one part told us we needed this, but when it came to the recipe, we didn't need that. So that's why we was stuck with a gang of vegetables. But we did it for like a week or so.
Yeah.
We made our soup and all that stuff.
We did all that.
Right. We did. So now I'm just gonna chill for the rest of my days off, and then I'll be back at work on Monday. Mm-hmm.
You ready to come back, lady?
Hell no.
It's so hard.
Hell no. You know what? I'm gonna buy me a $30 scratcher tomorrow. I'm gonna buy me a $20 scratcher Saturday. I'm gonna buy me another $20 scratcher on Sunday, right before I go to work. And maybe I can hit the lottery and I won't have to go back.
Okay.
That is my wish. I put that out in the universe.
Lord, girl, you know what? That don't sound too bad.
I put that out in the universe.
Oh, Lord.
I would be calling there like, boss lady, I won't be coming in. She'd be like, oh, what's going on? You all right? Your mom okay? Yep.
You're so funny.
Everybody's fine. Everybody's actually really good. Really good.
And gonna get better.
It's gonna get way better when I get my check in 30 days. I'm out of here.
Oh my God.
So, yeah. I'll let y'all know what happened when I get on next week. If I hit or if I just lost like $60.
Okay.
Ah,
That is so funny.
yep. So that's what it is, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's jump on into let's talk about it. Okay. So let's talk about it. Mary, you was talking about people overdosing. There's been like a rash of people.
So sad, and I just want these people listen.
Listen, Linda.
I don't know who your plug is, but you guys need to be careful. I mean, it really hit me hard with Michael. It really did.
Mm-hmm.
But Margot, when I tell you that the day before that, I was just thinking about these three comedians. They were all together. Where were they? Out in Calabasas or something?
Uh-huh.
Malibu. They weren't far.
They wasn't far.
And they were partying and everything. And, you know, two of them ended up dead and one of them hospitalized from this same drug, fentanyl. What's it called?
Fentanyl, yeah.
Fentanyl. You know, and I guess the people are putting it in, you know, their cocaine or whatever, you know, whoever the plug is, he's doing this or whatever. For what reason, I don't know.
Right.
But it's killing people. It's sad, you know. And when I started thinking about all those people who had those drug doses, you know, I just went back and I just started thinking about DMX, the gentleman from Digital Underground, remember?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then the Johnson guy that was a comedian that was lost. I was like, oh my God. Then we had Prince, Whitney, Michael. They said Prince didn't even get high.
Right.
You know, just little stuff like that. You know, and sometimes, you know, you don't want to believe in those conspiracy theories. But, you know, somebody is really doing something with this cocaine.
Right. Yeah. They slipping them some Mickeys for real. Like,
you know,
for real.
You know, and I don't know why they would cut this stuff. You know what? I don't know why they would put fentanyl in it because wouldn't fentanyl be more expensive? A little expensive?
Yeah. I would think so, yeah.
Maybe they just trying to, you know, kind of trying to build up their, you know, cocaine or whatever and putting a little in it.
Right.
And these people's bodies aren't used to it and, you know, they're overdosing, they're getting sick. And the bottom line is you guys need to just stop doing the coke.
Please.
Okay? And if you're going to smoke or you're going to drink, okay, if you're going to smoke, go to the dispensary. You know, they're on every corner now. Yes. You know, get what you're going to get and enjoy it and, you know, go home and do your thing or, you know, roll something or, you know, put something in your pipe, whatever you're going to do. Right. And go to the party or whatever. But bring your own stuff.
Yeah. You have to.
You know, it's just, you just have to be safe, you know, and you can't trust people anymore, you know, thinking that they want to get you higher. Go ahead. You better not.
Nope.
You say no, thank you.
Nope.
And you know, these people they're dropping like flies, and it was really sad to me. It was really sad to me, and I just sat back and I thought about. All of a sudden, we're hearing about all these drug overdoses. You know, and the drug paraphernalia that they're finding in the rooms and, you know, and they go into these hotel rooms and in their homes and all of this stuff. I'm just like, what's going on?
Right.
You guys have got to be careful. You know, first of all, move to something else if you need it. You know what I mean? A lot of people need something to take the edge off or something to deal with something. But try something different. Just try something different. And I understand that, you know, sometimes you just want to boost, you want to go out, you want to do your thing, but ain't nobody going out no more. They got this COVID stuff out here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just go get you something to smoke on or, you know, get you some edibles or whatever and just, you know, go home and chill out. You know what I mean? Please, you know, have some people or play some cards or something. Whatever. Right. But have your own stash, please. Yeah. Because these people are dropping like flies and it's not funny. It's really not funny.
Nope, it's not. And you know, when you just can't. I don't trust nobody. First of all, I wouldn't trust nobody, especially these days, because people are just like, people be doing some weird ass shit, like lacing that shit, and you know, they that's what they do. They smoke that shit, you know. They smoke it.
Yeah, and their systems are used to.
Yes, and here you come like, oh yeah, let me hit that. Yeah, I'll hit it.
Yeah, it didn't do nothing to you.
Right.
Yeah, let me.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. And when I heard about the comedians, I was like, oh, I mean, I've never met Fuquan or the other ones, but I've seen them in the circuit, you know. So right. I'm like, that's just like horrible. And I was like, 3 of y'all just, well, 2 gone, 1 was in the hospital. The girl survived. Okay. The 2 guys passed away, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I don't get it. And these overdoses with Michael K, I was like, wow, you know, he was fighting. He was on drugs back in the day, so he was, you know, but he got off of it. He went and talked about it. He would talk about it in his when he have his interviews and everything. He's been doing fine. So even him, I don't know the situation or whatever, but it could have been like a whole bunch of just, you know, maybe he had some weed or a little something and that was laced with some stuff, and not even knowing it before you know it, you know, it's over. It's done.
Wow.
So y'all just need to be careful when you out here doing these drugs and mixing and matching with your friends and other people you don't know. I remember back in the day, I went to a party, and this is where I learned. I'm glad I learned it at a younger age, but I was legal though. But not to trust nobody else's stuff. Like when I did smoke weed, I never trusted. I mean, after this point, I didn't trust what anybody else was giving me, because we went to a party and this guy, he gave us some weed. We smoked it, and I could have swore. I know that shit was laced with something, because it was a pool party.
Oh. And
all I felt was I was staring into the damn pool. That's all I can remember about that party. 2 things. I was standing at the pool. I felt like I was standing at the pool, just staring at the damn water. And then I went to the bathroom to try to like just put some water on my face and everything.
Right.
And it was like, I was like, no, never again. I can't. I won't trust nobody and no.
Wow.
Nothing. And then I went to one of my girlfriends, one of my coworkers. She had a little shindig after work. Well, I didn't eat all day. I did not eat anything all day. So when I got there, I brought my own weed. I brought it all. I brought my stuff with me, because I was like, I don't know what they're gonna be doing. Blah, blah, blah. Right. But I ended up hitting some of their weed. I ended up drinking before I ate, and so I was out of it. I went to the bathroom and sat on the toilet, and I got to spinning, and I was like, oh my God. Like, I felt so, I didn't know what was happening. I did not know. I never felt like that before. And next thing I know, when I woke up, I was on the floor in the ladies' bathroom.
So you stayed in there with sleep?
I didn't go to sleep. I fell out. Passed out.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, passed out.
What was that, Mark?
I felt everything go dark, and I was like, I was praying. I was like, oh my God, Lord, no. And that's what I'm telling you, when I woke up, I just was like, why is my bed so hard? Because I was laying on the floor in the bathroom.
How long do you think you were out?
Not that long. I was like, nobody didn't even come in here and say,
nobody knocked on the door. Nothing. Where's Margot?
Yeah. You okay? What happened? I said, I know you had to hear a kaboom, a bam, or something, because no, they didn't hear nothing. But I had hurt my arm, like I felt, because I fell on my arm or whatever. And I'm like, see, from then on, I'm like, I'm good. Like, don't puff past, give me shit. I'm good. I don't know what you got in your shit. If I'm a smoker, I'm going to have my own shit. My own stash, my own pipe, my own everything. Especially with COVID right now, you can't be puff fasting to
Oh, you better
nobody.
not. You better not. You know, I was never. I used to get high. I used to smoke weed. You know, back in high school, a little after high school, I stopped smoking weed. Let's see. When I got pregnant, I stopped smoking weed. You know. But anyway, yeah, I was smoking weed in high school and everything. But you know, the weed was so different back then, Margot.
Yeah.
The weed was so different back then. Me and my girlfriend were talking about that, you know, my friend from high school. We were talking about that, you know, just not too long ago. And, you know, we would put all our money together and go half on a dime bag. And, girl, look, we'd be smoking all week.
On a dime bag. You get your money together for a dime bag.
All week. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then still have some for the party that's happening on Saturday and Friday night.
Right.
You know, we didn't even have to worry about those type of things. And I've never been drunk in my life.
Right.
I've never been drunk to the point to where I didn't know what was going on.
Right.
I have been, you know, like they say, feeling pretty good. You know, and things like that. But I never have been drunk on my ass ever.
No.
And I've never went past anything as far as like, you know, the weed.
Yeah.
You know. Because, you know, I just, you know, after, you know, I had my daughter and everything, it was like, you know, my life kind of changed a little bit. You know what I mean? Now, my friends, they still, you know, smoke weed and they, you know, drink and everything like that. And, you know, I still drink. I drink. But you just have to be careful.
Yeah.
You just really have to be careful. And, you know, and some people that you know, they don't have a problem sharing their stuff with you.
Right.
But, you know, you may not be able to handle their stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know, just be careful, you know, and sometimes, you know, they're all caught up in the moment and they're not going to tell you, hey, man, this is this, or
right.
this is that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, just always, I mean, even with your drinks and stuff like that, you know, when you go somewhere, be careful. You know, about what you're drinking at these people's homes and stuff, because you don't know if they're putting anything in the drinks. You just don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that you have to be fearful or paranoid around everybody, but, you know, you just have to be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
And, you know, just kind of like, you know, hey, and maybe smoke a little bit before you get there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or maybe take you a couple of shots before you get there.
Right.
You know, and stuff like that. So you'll be okay. So the rest of the night, maybe you can just kind of like nurse just one drink or something. But stay away from everything that, you know, people are offering you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you just, you know, I'd rather be safe than sorry. And sometimes you really, really need to listen to that little voice inside, you know, they call it the gut, they call it the intuition, whatever. You know what I mean? Get a vibe, hey, act on it. Say, no, I'm good. You know what I mean? Or, you know, whatever. You know, I'm testing tomorrow. I'm testing, you know, next week. Whatever.
Right.
Make up anything.
Right.
Just, you know, just don't do it. I'm telling you. You don't know if that's going to be your last trip or whatever.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. Because a lot of people, and I remember when that crack stuff was really big back in the day, you know, a lot of people that I went to school with, you know, they ended up, you know, going down that road. And it's so funny because a lot of them now, they're not the same people.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and I've been told that, you know, sometimes those circuits get burnt out. They don't repair themselves.
Right. Yeah.
They don't, you know, repair themselves. And it's really sad. And I had some good friends that, you know, kind of let that just, you know, rule their life. And they are not the same people. And it's really sad to see it. It's really sad to see it. And it breaks my heart. But you guys, we just have to be careful.
Yeah.
And if you're doing something to medicate yourself or whatever, you know, try to get some help for it. You know, try to get some real help for it. And just, you know, do your drinking or do your smoking just for, you know, recreational purposes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Get rid of that depression, you know, or try, you know what I mean? Or whatever you need to do so that you won't be so fixated on, you know, if somebody offer you something, you're just going to grab at it, you know. just be careful out there and just take care of yourselves, please. We don't need anyone else dying of a drug overdose that involves fentanyl.
Not at all. No.
I mean, and I didn't know people were so open or generous with their cocaine.
Right. Don't that cost money?
Look, we're going to the wrong part.
Okay. Right. Like,
I mean, they tell us, the smoking area in the back.
Right. Right.
We're going somewhere, and then they tell you where the bar is and stuff like that. There is no cocaine area.
There's no cocaine area. No cocaine area.
There is no area for other.
No, right. All of the rest.
The smoking section, and this is the bar over here.
Right. That's it.
That's what they tell you.
Yep. That's it.
So it's just like, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all need to be safe out there. If you want to indulge, bring your own. Or do, smoke, like she said, smoke before you get there, so you can be like, oh no, I'm good. I, kind of hit my shit before I got here. I'm gonna have a drink and I'm good.
Exactly.
Just so. Exactly. And then people, y'all, just on the other side of the shoe, on the other side of the foot, y'all who have the stuff, don't like, come on, man, come on, you just hit this and just try it. No, if they say no. Don't have their death on your on you
or hand.
Yes, because
Absolutely.
you, just like the girl, the comedian girl. I think they were at her house, and I think that was her stuff. So she survived. So if this is true,
you know who the plug was too,
right? If this is true, their death is on your heart now. Both of those guys. If it's true, I don't know, but. You don't want to have that on your heart. It's just something that y'all was doing. They grown, they did it. But
yeah, and I heard that the girl was involved with the comedian.
Oh,
they were boyfriend and girlfriend, but they had broke up.
Okay.
But they were like partying together still.
Okay.
Isn't that sad?
It's very sad. So, just go on, y'all. Everybody, do what y'all got to do, but do it safely. Do it safely. Yeah. Let's see. So, hold on. Here it is. Jaheim, you said Jaheim got arrested for animal cruelty.
Yeah, I did read that.
What is wrong with him?
I don't know. I guess he was living in deplorable conditions, and he had like 15 dogs, and they were being starved, and I guess somebody called upon him. And they arrested him. They took the dogs and they arrested him.
They said they found 6 of the dogs Monday, partially water-filled animal crates in the driveway, and 9 more dogs inside the house in varying stages of emaciation, without access to food or water.
Wow. Oh my God! In the house.
In the house. He had 14 dogs. He had 14. So he was charged with the 3rd-degree animal cruelty and failure to provide necessary care to an animal and disorderly persons offense.
Wow.
Who has 14 dogs? That's like having 14 cats. That's too many. Wow. That's too many dogs.
Margot, let me tell you something. my dog, my roster weighs 10 pounds. Little bitty thing, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about 10-pound bag of potatoes.
Yes.
It, right?
Yes.
Listen, I don't understand how people have big, huge pit bulls in their house, German shepherds in the house, Rottweilers in the house.
Yep.
What in the world?
Yep. They sure do.
You know what I mean? I can't go for anything over 10 pounds.
No.
I just can't. I just can't.
And the other thing is
can you imagine that many dogs in your house? Your house smells like a kennel.
It stank. It's just rank.
Your house smells like a kennel.
Yes.
That's awful. I could not. I'm sorry. A dog that big, it's not going to be in my house.
No.
I would have to have, like,
a
yard, dog house and things like that.
Yeah.
But, I'm never going to get a dog that big.
No. I don't understand why people that live in apartment buildings have these big ass dogs. Like you don't even have a yard, and you got the big ass husky dog.
Yeah,
big old dog.
Exactly.
I'm like, wow, that poor dog, that poor y'all, because ill. That dog is all over the place.
That's awful, and it's not even fair to the dog.
Mm-mm.
You know, I love dogs. I love animals.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Dogs are my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up with a dog.
Right.
You know, we always had a dog. We had a Cocker Spaniel for many, many, many years. And you know, just one dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we had a house that was big enough. We had a big, huge yard and all the whole bit.
Mm-hmm.
But our dog was an inside dog. He went out. You know, he came back in. You know, whatever. He went out and came back in, no problem. Stuff like that. We had him for many, many, many years. He was actually a gift for my sister's birth because my grandfather, he was a breeder of Cocker Spaniels. So he gave that Cocker Spaniel to my mother as a push gift for my sister.
Wow,
and so
cute.
He was with us well into probably after I graduated high school. So
Okay.
We've had him
for a long time.
since a long time. I was probably 5 or 6 years old when we got him, and we had him well into I was in high school.
Okay.
Yeah, and just one little Cocker Spaniel. You know how big they are.
Right.
Beautiful, beautiful dog. But all them big old dogs and all that kind of stuff, girl, who picking up that shit?
Right.
I mean, that's just too much.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. He's not gonna ride in my car, take up the whole back seat. You know, and you can pull that thing down the street. No, thank you. No, thank you. It's just too much, you know. And he had 14, 15 dogs in there. Girl,
that's too many. Yeah, that is just horrible.
He needs to get some help.
Yeah, he was having some issues. I remember we talked about it.
Yeah. I can't remember though what was going on with him. There was something, and he didn't look well.
No, he didn't look well at all.
He was on the street saying something, or the subway, or something really strange.
Yeah. So his mental is not all there, and obviously, I won't say obviously, but there's nobody around him, friends, family, whatever, to say, hey, Jaheim, $14 is a bit much, and you're not able to take care of yourself, so let alone these dogs. They in crates, and they not being fed, and all this.
Oh,
no, yeah.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Not great, so.
And you know what? What possessed you to get all those dogs anyway when you wouldn't even take care of yourself?
Right. Exactly. Yep.
You know, so what, you going to try to take care of 14 dogs?
That's crazy.
Come on.
That's when he didn't have no people around him. He don't have people around him. He can't. There's no way. That DA lady that you was talking about last week in the Georgia case.
Right.
What's her name? Jackson? Jackie Jackson. She got arrested for the obstruction. So they actually arrested her for the obstruction of Ahmaud Arbery. So she's out of here.
And see what we need to realize too is she's not the only one. There's a whole bunch more just like her.
Right.
Still walking those hallways.
Yep.
You know, still in those courtrooms. Still behind those benches. Still wearing those robes.
Yep.
You know, there's so many more like her. We haven't even touched the surface.
Right.
We have not touched the surface.
And so I'm reading a little bit more into this. So she did post bond, $10,000 bond. She was released. They got her mug shot on here. She kind of got this little smirk on her face. And yeah, so she'll be fine. It's gonna go away, and she gonna come back, and we gonna
get
remember.
Some probation. Yep. She'll probably get some community service work, things like that. She'll get a slap on her wrist.
Yeah, a little pity pat on her wrist, and
there you go.
She'll be working in somebody else's county somewhere. So
Yeah.
a county near you.
Exactly.
Cardi B had her baby. Yay! She had a baby boy.
Yeah, they had a son.
Had a son 3 days ago.
So now she has a son and a daughter. That's nice.
September 4th. That's when
September 4th. Oh, yeah.
it's a Virgo. Hey.
Virgo baby.
Virgo baby. So sweet. Cool. Well, congratulations to her. And Offset.
Offset. Oh, we didn't talk about, what is his name? Drake's new album came out, and you know what?
What?
It beat out Kanye's album.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
Yeah.
So Kanye album came out. He named it Donda.
Yeah, I guess that was after his
mama.
Mm-hmm.
And then Drake. Okay, so that's why his is called Certified Lover Boy.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to listen to those.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to listen. I don't know if I'm gonna listen to Donda. I used to love old Kanye. Like when Kanye first came out, man, that dude was just like, ooh, amazing. Like I could listen to his whole album, the first album, whole album.
Now was that the one with the teddy bear on it?
With the who?
Was it a teddy bear? There was some kind of bear on it?
Yeah.
Because I remember I bought that for my daughter.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. It was some kind of bear on it. Yeah.
Let me see. Kanye West's first album. Yeah. That album.
Uh-huh.
Loved it. That album was the best. Yep. It's a teddy bear on it.
Yeah.
And then
I remember that album. I remember that little CD. Yes, I do.
I was like, okay. After that, I was like, nah. He went somewhere else. Okay, I'm gonna listen. I'll take a gander of Donda, and I'll take.
You know, I did not listen because I'm not a Kanye fan at all. I don't even deal with that. I never have. I didn't even like that CD I bought for my daughter. It was hers. It was just like, okay, you do your music, I'll do mine. I can't, you know. But I did listen to Drake's album.
Okay.
You know, that day I just played it. You know, it started like, you know, that morning in the shower. I just said, okay, let me listen, and then I carried it to my car and to work, and I just let the whole thing play. It was okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know, I mean, I don't know if I'm getting too old for this stuff. I don't know, but it was okay.
Okay.
You know, but I guess it's more for, I guess, the younger crowd.
Okay. I get that.
I may be getting too mature for it.
Mm-hmm.
But some of it was lyrically, it was nice. It was nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was nice. Not every song, you know, no big deal to me. It just sounded like Drake.
Right.
You know, nothing moved me to the point I was like, hey, you know, nothing like that.
And that's, I'm feeling the same way too about music. It's like I'm aging out of a lot of music. Because some stuff I just don't, if it have a slamming beat, then the words, I don't really care. Like I ain't listening to the words anyway. I've seen the hook, and then the words is I don't care what they talking about, because they ain't saying nothing. They ain't nothing. But a beat is bumping, and I'm bumping in my car, and I got a good groove to it. All right, I'm good. But most of this music is like, I'm changing.
I need a good beat too. But I'm really, I really get impressed by the lyrics.
Oh yeah,
because that makes me feel like, oh my god,
yeah,
somebody has some talent.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah,
they came up with that. That's what kind of really gets me into it.
Yeah,
but the beat got to bring me there.
The beat got to start it. And then
it has to start it. It has to start it.
And then
and
the lyrics.
That's who we are, though. Don't forget drums, Africa, beats. You know what I mean? That's in our blood.
You're right. Yeah.
So we are looking for, you know, the beats, the rhythm sections, things like that, because that's who we are as a people. But I'd never listen to any of Kanye stuff. I'm just what was that one song that he had that was what was it called? It's kind of catchy. And he talking about she ain't messing with no broke man.
That was she give me money.
Yeah. That was his song, right?
Yeah.
What was that?
It was called Gold Digger.
Gold Diggers, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only song that I ever kind of like sung and knew that was his that I liked. It was kind of catchy.
Yeah, because it had the little Ray Charles groove to it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
but they were trying to say that him and Kim was getting back together. You think that's true or no?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
You think it was just publicity for the album?
Probably. I think she did whatever. I think she loves him, and she would do whatever she needs to do to make him not look crazy. Because she do love him, but I don't think that she wants to be with him no more because of just the craziness and everything that she has to deal with being Miss West, and that's a lot.
Yeah, and she hasn't learned how to take those pills and crunch them up and put them in his food. Just like I told you with my dog's flea treatment, I gotta crunch that pill up and put it in some peanut butter and give it to him. She haven't learned how to do that.
Okay, so he can just be
so much more simpler.
Mellow. Give me a little mellow out. Mellow out. That's funny. Oh man. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump into the reality takeaways. Mary told me earlier that Wendy Williams was having some health issues. I looked it up. It doesn't say why or what the issues are, but that she has put a halt to all of her promotional appearances. I hope she's okay because I'm a Wendy Williams fan, even though she's been acting a little weird lately.
And just like I told you, she better get away from what's his name, Ray J, because she can't hang.
She been hanging out with Ray J?
I've seen a couple of pictures of her and Ray J together.
Oh God, she loves some Ray J. Ray J, she said Ray J be hypnotizing her.
She think he is so sexy.
She do. She like Ray J. You better stay away from Ray J. Princess Love gonna beat her up.
Girl, please. She she running with him. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad news, but you're old enough to be his mother.
Oh yeah.
And what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You know what I mean? And I mean, and he may have a thing for older women. I mean,
he was with Whitney, wasn't he? Whitney.
Whitney had something going on,
right?
And stuff like that. But I don't know. He kind of he rubs me like no, like problem. Just a total problem.
Right.
So and I don't think he's good for older women.
No, he's too immature. He's very immature. I think I like Ray J, but he's immature. I watched him on Wendy Williams the other day. Is the repeat, and he too goofy for me. Like I would be like, dude, you.
Yeah, and you know what? He strikes me as like a bow wow, not a bow wow, but a little bit too mouthy. I mean, you couldn't trust him with anything because you never know when everything's gonna fall out of his mouth.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree.
That's how he strikes me.
Yeah.
And then I just have no respect for him because of the way he did his wife, his children's mother.
Oh yeah, with the whole Vegas thing and left her out there and
horrible.
I was like, what?
And he goes on these little vengeance with these women. With these women and these drugs, and he goes out and he may just spend all this money in this hotel room,
right,
with these women and having a good time and getting high and the room service and that whole bit. Then when he gets tired, he gets up, he showers, puts on his clothes, honey, I'm home.
Yeah, and
it's just like, that's not who you want to settle down with and have kids with.
No.
You're going to have to wait till he gets probably 50.
Yeah. Get it all out of his system. Ready. Yep. All out of his system because
all out of his system.
That's
He had
too
the
much.
fun. He got the memories. Now it's just time for him to start, going to the kids' graduation.
Right, okay.
Having folks over for dinner. The holidays.
Yep.
These young cats, man.
No.
You can't do nothing with them, but you can bed them for a couple of days every once in a while, but you can't do nothing else.
No, that's it. You're done.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And it's a shame because the older ones, they on all this medication. Back hurt, leg hurt.
Okay.
All this stuff hurt. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you just pulling the young one every once in a while.
Right.
And then you say, okay, going home.
All right, you can go home now.
You know what I mean?
You go.
Totally blindfold them because it's just like, I don't want you looking and seeing nothing.
Right.
Just come on, let's do what we got to do. Let me
Right.
just,
And then I'm going to turn you around in a circle like a pinata, like you about to hit the pinata and you going to walk your ass right up out that door. You didn't see shit.
And it's okay because that's all you need.
That's
you
it.
know what I mean?
I'm done. Hit it and quit it. I'm
Go.
done.
Done
and done.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
I
It's just
can't.
like, no. Oof. All you gotta do is get him some McDonald's or a pizza.
He good to go. Extra
Extra
cheese,
or
please.
whatever and stuff like that.
You ain't got to be slaving on no stove, frying no chicken, no greens, all that shit that ain't good for you. For that old ass man.
That's the old man.
But sleep at night away anyway.
Yeah, that's it. The old man wants the chicken and the greens and some yams, cornbread, red beans and rice.
You know what I mean? The young one, he wanted pizza, he wanted his weed, and he wanted to know if the Wi-Fi popped.
Okay. PlayStation.
You know what I mean? All like, Margot, come on.
Speaking of PlayStation, so I don't know if y'all know that I'm a gamer. Like, I play games. I love my PlayStation. I got a PlayStation 5 when it came out. A year ago, 2 years, whatever. So, you know what I've been doing on my vacation?
What?
Playing me some PlayStation. I've been buying games. I've been doing so much.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been having a good old time. So I'm gonna play. No, I'm not gonna play after. I'm gonna play after this, but I'm gonna go lay my butt down because I got stuff to do tomorrow. But yep, I have been because I haven't been able to play it. When I go to work. When I'm at work, when I get off of work, I ain't trying to play no dang on PlayStation. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna eat and.
You are so funny. But a lot of people have those. Both my daughters, they have those things. Those.
It's so relaxing.
I don't know what you call them. Are they Xboxes?
They have Xbox. They have PlayStation. They got Nintendo. They got all of that stuff.
Yeah. Both of them, they're on those things all the time. You know what, Margot? I could never get into them to save my life.
I love it. It's so relaxing.
But they left one here, and I'm like, hey, you guys got. Well, Mom, we already have another one by now. You can do whatever you want. I don't want you guys, but you do what I want.
Right.
Yeah. But girl.
So it's very relaxing. Sometimes because I like to play shooting games. I like to shoot stuff. So
Okay.
I play what is it? Metal Gear, all of them. Metal Gear? No. Oh my God, I think I'm aging myself. Is it Metal Gear? No. Okay, I'm not gonna even say. But I've been playing a whole lot of games, right?
I have no clue.
Right. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so on the reality, so we talked about Wendy Williams, and I just had because I watched the Real Housewives of Potomac. That's the one that I always tell you about the lady that pulled the girl's hair and they had the whole little argument. This the black people, all black
yes.
people, other than Atlanta. So Candace is the one that's still on there, the one that I don't like, the one that cries and she hold her tissue like this and she like, oh God, oh, dabbing her eyes like this. You and that damn toilet paper is working my nerve. I can't stand it. But I do not like her. She's trying to be the better person, but she is evil to the core. So that comes out in her because a lot of the arguments she's not even involved in this season, which is good. But then she throws little digs. So she ended up calling. So she was mad at Ashley because she thought that Ashley brought the drama over to their like spend the night trip that they went to and brought the information over to Wendy, the one that I was telling you that's wearing all the provocative stuff about the rumor about her husband cheating and all that stuff.
Right.
So she got mad at Ashley because she said, Giselle told me about this rumor and I was just bringing it to you, and because her husband, Ashley's husband, all the seasons, her husband is rumors of cheating and everything. So they felt like Giselle felt like she was the better person to go and talk to Wendy about this because she's been through it because her husband has been in all the blogs and all this other stuff. So she didn't say nothing wrong to that girl. It's so funny. I need to start watching these reality shows because y'all, if this is your real life, y'all retarded. I'm sorry, you're not supposed to use that word, but y'all crazy. I don't understand. So she brings her this information, and instead of her just saying, let me back up. Ashley said, Giselle said she knows it's not true, and we don't believe the story. We just trying to see how you're feeling, or how you're doing, and make sure that you're all right. And she went off on the girl. She went off on, how can y'all think my husband is not cheating on me? This, that. You didn't even hear what she said. All you heard was the rumor and whatever else. You didn't hear her say, we don't believe the story. We just checking on you to make sure you're all right. She went off. She went crazy. So Candace, when she comes on this week, the first thing she started calling Ashley names, and I'm like,
oh wow,
this is like junior high school. She said Candace called Ashley, she called her forehead, because Ashley do have a big forehead, but she called her forehead, and she called her wide body. Ashley just had a baby. She called her wide body.
Wow. See, I hate just the mean stuff.
Mm-hmm. And so Ashley was like, oh, so I'm wide now? I just had a baby. God dang. And you don't have no kids, and you trying to get pregnant. So let's see how wide your body gonna be when you decide to have kids, or when you do have kids. It's just so juvenile. Like, I don't understand why she has to go there. That's why I know she's evil to the core, because none of the drama is about you. So, and you had all the drama about you last year. So you should kind of like sit back this year and just let the drama happen around you instead of trying to put yourself in drama. You didn't have to call that lady any kind of name. You didn't have to. You could have said, you know what? I don't know why Ashley went and talked to her about, because you didn't hear the conversation. You don't even know what Ashley said. You just jumped to conclusion. You could have it's a way that you could have said it. You didn't have to be, why she bring her forehead over here talking about this with her wide body? Oh, I'm like, you just want to be a part of the drama. So last week I was telling y'all about the new booty Judy Mia, the new lady, who I'm tired of her too. I'm telling you, these new people come on here. They try to stir the pot and try to make a name for themselves, and you look real dumb. When it play out on TV, you look stupid. Like, you look really dumb. So Giselle was having a birthday for her best friend Robin, and she invited new booty Judy Mia, and she didn't invite Karen and Wendy because Karen and Wendy don't get along with Giselle, and the party is being thrown by Giselle. So why would she invite those two people if she's not getting along with them?
Yeah.
So Mia gonna say, oh, she's with Karen and Wendy. Oh, I got a text message from Giselle inviting me to Robin's birthday party, and when I looked up there, I didn't see that y'all was invited. Oh, you know the girl didn't invite her, so that just started a whole little thing. They're like, she's just being messy. Like, oh, okay, well, I ain't talked to her since we went to the whatever little spend the night thing that they did. It's just like, y'all are so juvenile. So if you don't want to, if you friends with Karen and Wendy, then go over there and stay with Karen and Wendy and don't go to the party. decline.
Okay.
I'm not going. No, I don't want to go. Whatever. I don't like that. I really don't like when. I don't like when people do that at all. So
that was not even called for.
They do unnecessary things. Like in the moment, you might think that's cute, but when it plays out, it looks dumb. You old as hell, and you acting like you in junior high school. So y'all need to be thinking about y'all actions when y'all doing these reality shows and how it's like playing out. I mean, I'm sure y'all don't care. You just worry about that check. So you getting your check, but if people don't really vibe with you, you won't be there next season. They be like, nah, Andy. They do like this. Like the, what's that? The Sandman on Apollo. She got to go. She got to go. I ain't gonna watch it no more if she on there. So if he lose viewers because you got this person on there, he gonna kick you off. You got to go. You got to go. They did Nene Leakes, husband Greg Leakes' funeral this week or last week.
I like Greg.
I really like Greg too. He held her together. He was like the glue to her craziness. Like she was, he could bring her back. Like, come on, Nene, stop it. And yeah, so they had it, and so of course Twitter blew up because my Twitter started going off because Candy and Cynthia and somebody else wasn't there. Candy.
Who wasn't there?
Candy, Cynthia.
Oh, and, Candy got like, what, 50 jobs?
Right. Exactly. Candy would have had another obligation. And somebody else put on Twitter like, oh, Candy would put anything before, she'll put money before anything or something.
Oh, that bag comes for everything.
They do. And what, I mean, if she already have an obligation.
The man already did.
Yeah. She said...
Give me God.
Okay, it's true. If I have a contract,
you can't do anything about that. You know what? You send some flowers. You know, a nice spray or something like that, roses or whatever, and say from Candy and family or whatever. And then you go on with life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody can't make it. I mean, what is this? A photo op? What are we doing here?
Right.
She got some other things to do.
Right. I'm like, how are you gonna say that? They said she did a beautiful tribute to him. Okay. Like a video tribute.
Nice.
So I'm like, oh my God, I just cannot. Y'all just don't know. Like we none of us know what the hell is happening, but. You just put something on somebody. Like, oh,
yeah,
she put a bag before anything.
Like,
yeah.
What? Okay. Was that really necessary to say? And
right.
Did we really need to know that they weren't there? Why do we care?
Right.
Why do you care?
Right. At all.
Greg doesn't care.
No, he don't care. Nene don't care. She want to be there with her friends and her family, and if they wanted to come. Okay, they said Candy Bird, Cynthia Bailey, and other housewives of Atlanta paid tribute to Greg Leakes. So I'm just like, whatever. If you were able to go, you was able to go. If you weren't, you weren't. You
weren't. You weren't able to go.
Right.
God, does everybody have to go all the time?
Right. So.
Wow.
Oh boy. So that's that, y'all. I've been like low key. I haven't been watching too much. I've been watching a little this, a little that. Been falling asleep on half of all of it. Like I'll watch it later. I'll watch it then. I don't watch it again. I just forget it. I've seen what I've seen and I'll delete it. So I'll be back in the mood next week. But
oh yeah, once you get back on your grind, huh?
Yeah.
Because you've been relaxing this birthday and vacation time.
Yes, I'm so happy. So I'm gonna take these next 3 days to soak it all up because it's gonna be ready for me on Monday.
It's gonna be ready for you, baby. It's gonna be ready for you.
Yeah. So
I'm just like, oh my God, don't you hate that when you have to go back and you're like, ugh,
yep.
Lord, good Lord. I would just, and it's a shame we had a short week, but it really doesn't feel like it.
Right.
I was just sitting up here thinking, you know what? I'm working half day tomorrow. I'm not working no full day. I'm going to just, and believe it or not, I left my computer at work.
Did you?
I did not bring that book home.
Good.
I did not bring that book home. I brought it home Tuesday, but I left it Wednesday and today. I left it today and Wednesday. And, I might, no, I'm not going to leave it on weekend. I'm going to bring it home tomorrow. But, girl, I'm half day tomorrow. I ain't got time.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
I'm tired.
Yeah, go home.
I just want to be away from that. I've been working kind of late, and I'm tired.
Yeah, relax, man. This all of that shit gonna be there for you. Wait for you on Monday. So
on Monday, that shit gonna be there.
Yep, plus some. So.
Oh my God.
So all right, y'all. Thank y'all for listening to our podcast.
Margot, where did the time go?
I know.
Oh, wow.
It's already 9:36. We got on here at 7:00.
Oh my God. Girl, I'm going to bed.
Right. We got to go to bed. All right. We will be here next week with more energy and more news for y'all to listen to.
You guys take care of yourselves.
Yeah.
Mask up. Don't get comfortable. I don't care whether you're vaccinated or not. Mask up. This stuff is going crazy out here.
Yep. Please do.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Peace.